All right, here we go. And I think this is Mike D with Josh from Billiard Lifestyle, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nice. 2019 Derby City Classic. John Morra and Roberto Gomez, OnePocket, race to 3. How's the event been so far for you, Josh?
It's been pretty fantastic. We've got a lot of really awesome footage each day. Putting out a highlight film.
There you go.
There we go. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, a little better, a little closer. It's actually the closer the better.
Cool. Yeah, so doing a highlight film for each day, basically just trying to show people the faces and who's playing at Derby City. Giving it a little feedback and showing you sort of basically how it feels, so that way the views that you see aren't only JP's photos and Vincent's photos and the streams and what have you, so just kind of showing how exciting it can be to be here and see all these players.
Very cool, very cool. And that keeping you pretty busy?
Yeah, I would say so. I've
nice.
been, every day I'm pretty much finishing up about 5 in the morning with each day's edit.
Wow, very cool, very cool. Yeah, I just went and liked and subscribed to your Facebook stuff and
great, thank you.
And all that. Yeah, no, that's cool. It looks like I made one of the little highlight films. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw you last night. So for day 5, you guys can check him out in the day 5 highlight.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I look like a real pool player.
Now, what events are you competing in?
I am playing in OnePocket and 9-ball.
Okay.
I'm still in OnePocket. I have 1 loss so far. I've gotten a couple. So yeah, I play tonight at I believe 10 o'clock, and then I'll play 9-ball whenever 9-ball starts. It's all a blur at this point, to be real honest with you.
Yeah. After about day 3, it starts to get.
I barely know what day it is. Yeah, I really. Oh, that was an interesting shot. Yeah, I really. There's just so much going on, and it's a blur of match after match after match. Yeah. Now that was a good. I like the take the foul shot in OnePocket. I had a match earlier today where the guy had me 4-0, and I took 2 fouls in a row, and it changed the game, and I got it.
Totally.
I got it. Oh, that's a good bank.
He
My Lord, look at that. You can make a video on that.
Totally.
That was a banking with the beard shot right there. Now I don't know if the 314 goes.
I don't think so. By the time you have some, I mean, if they were frozen, perhaps you could have some throw.
And farther away, so the throw could. Yeah, exactly. He may have to 2-rail this 12-ball, or no, 3-rail it, and draw back the cue ball a little bit. Just hit it dead straight. Looks like he's gonna draw it back a little bit to hide the 14 and the 3, and hopefully the 12 as it goes 3 rails and lands over there. He'd like to put this cue ball on the 6-ball if he could. He got a little drag on that cue ball, unfortunately. If he could have come straight back, he'd be really beautiful right now. There's Roberto Gomez. I really like Roberto Gomez a lot. I just like the way he handles himself at the table.
Generally got a smile on his face.
It's real even keel too. The guy's slamming the chalk down and getting mad. I just don't have any respect for, and I like the way he handles himself. The more I see Scott Frost, the more I like the way he handles himself too. Yeah. Honestly, just real steady at the table. All right, so he moved some balls and that's good, but he left him 1. For me, that's the kind of time when I try and remember there were 3 balls in front of the pocket before I started. Just,
exactly.
You know.
And when I've only been playing OnePocket maybe a year and a half now.
Yeah.
So coming into OnePocket from rotation, being a rotation player, this is a ball I shoot at nearly every time. But now playing so many of these conservative OnePocket players, there's so many. Even the guys back home in Memphis, they would choose to shoot one of these other balls away from the hole.
They would bank the 8 over and get it.
Right.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stick them in the stack.
Of course.
More of a strategy play than just going for the offense.
Yes. Where I come from, we call that building the avalanche. You're trying to get a bunch of balls over there by your pocket, so when it finally does break free, you can run 6 or 7.
Exactly.
And not just 1 ball at a time. Yeah. No, I agree. He did have that, like you're talking about. I mean, if we could rewind, he had that 8 ball that he could have banked over to his pocket, left the cue ball behind that 4, and just kind of continued it going. So I do know what you mean. One of the things I'm finding here man, these guys go for it and they run out. So, you know, I'm afraid the conservative players, what they find is they have kind of a time limit where that works so many times, but at some point, one of these guys pulls a four-railer on you and then runs 6 balls. And
that's the other thing. The creative players, the players who do know those advanced shots.
Right.
When they see something, I mean, these guys are also playing, you know, by the rail bank games. So the four-railers are coming up pretty frequently. So that's the interesting dynamic that it's really changing the game.
Yep. No, I agree. How long have you been doing the Billiards Lifestyle thing?
So Billiard Lifestyle started just last year.
Okay.
In the past, any of the people who may be listening, they may have heard of Fair Game Clothing. That's also my my original clothing brand.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So with Billiard Lifestyle, the goal isn't necessarily just to make billiards inspired clothing, but it's obviously we're doing the media and showing hype films for tournaments and what have you.
Okay.
So right now it's still up in the air how much I'm going to try to put into it, but definitely right now we're going to try to keep doing tournament videos. Probably not going to go towards streaming or anything. We have Bad Boys and many other great streamers in the industry. So just maybe a couple of new T-shirts and some more tournament videos.
Nice, very cool. That's very cool.
Is he looking to combo that 3-ball? I mean that 2-ball?
He looks like it. You know, one of the positives is he could pretty much stop the cue ball and the 6 will graze off the 2 and then get out of there. So I mean, there's that. Yeah, he likes it. No, I agree. All right, so he got that one in. So that shot worked. You want to go check and see? I'll go look and see.
No, I can ask. But
I want to say Morra has 4 now.
You said you were doing score, so I didn't pay attention, and then you left, and I should have noticed that. Don't be sorry. You left, and I knew you left. I didn't think you turned into invisible, but I just didn't do it. That's my answer. I'm sorry. All right, and I think we're on mute, but I don't know. All right, nice try. So we were figuring out the score, so we had a little technical difficulties, which I'm finding covers a lot of subjects, which is cool. So TD, that's my next tattoo. All right. Sophia's never going to let me do anything again.
no, I will.
I have lost all trust.
I'll make it easier, I promise. So ball count and center new count on the outside.
Okay. All right.
Just make everything difficult. Okay.
All right. Give me a mouse, Sophia, and then I'll do it.
Here we go.
Perfect. Okay.
Done.
All right.
I lost the 0. Where did it go?
All right. So Roberto Gomez is studying this track, trying to figure out what to do. He is definitely, that is in the stack. He has a condominium in the stack. He's looking for dishes. Yeah.
This is one of those times he could. I mean, there's options as far as what he could do here, but you know, he could obviously take the foul here.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes that's all you can do. We'll see what he ends up feeling like.
Yeah, I mean, glancing off the 11 ball there.
Yeah, and coming down 2 rails and sitting on the bottom rail, I think. We'll see. Oh.
Wow.
He did not mean to do that. Yeah, okay, so Roberto Gomez now is negative a ball. Uh-oh. Okay. I've seen this before. I know what to do. There we go. Okay, so he is at 0. 0. So where is his ball count? Yeah, his ball count should... Yeah, he just scratched. Roberto Gomez just scratched. Okay, did we not have it updated? Okay. Okay, there we go. At this point, Billiards Lifestyle, Facebook page and a website, or just Facebook page?
Both.
Both. Okay. Okay.
The website, you can buy the 3 T-shirts we have right now. We've got a T-shirt inspired by, slightly inspired by gambling. You guys can check that one out. It's called "In God We Trust." All others must post.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's a good rule to have.
I like it
when you play pool.
Been there.
We've also got the Wallabushka, and if you guys are familiar with the Wallabushka cues and you play off the wall, then we've made a funny design for Wallabushka cues.
Okay.
And also the Ball Banger's Guide to the Pool Table, which if you play pool at all, there's always someone that comes in and does the silly things like if a ball gets stuck, lifting the table.
Oh God.
The people who rack on the wrong end of the table. I'm sure you've seen that.
All right.
Put the cue ball on the spot. The crutch. You know, once you guys see it, as soon as you check out the website, you'll know what I'm talking about. So as we come up with new designs, of course, those will be posted there. We're also on Instagram.
Oh, okay, cool.
And not a lot of pool players right now in the U.S. are on Instagram, but more than say 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, okay.
But if you search the hashtags on Instagram, pool, billiards, 8-ball, 9-ball, straight pool, anything, you always find content from Asia or the Middle East, and it's just blowing up for the for overseas. And it's really interesting because Instagram is huge for everything else in the United States, but not so much for pool.
Right.
So Facebook seems to be the pool platform.
The pool platform, right? No, I've really noticed that in my life. I have some things going on, and yeah, pool players. I honestly think it's an age thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, their pool players are comfortable with Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy. It's we have tons of groups, and 5-10 years ago, everything was on forums.
Right.
You had AZ Billiards, you had several other forums, and even with whether you're into automotive, racing, anything like that, used to be forums, and now everything has just gone to Facebook.
Right.
It's almost killed the internet forum, just having groups.
Yes, you keep mentioning groups, and groups is really what it's all about. The groups and the sharing, it makes facilitating stuff so much easier. It's just amazing. Personal Messenger is amazing. I mean,
Exactly.
Facebook just has gotten some things in it that help make organization and organizing things you can just take it to a whole nother level.
Exactly. I mean, there are text messages that I wish I still had, and but if you message me on Facebook, I can contact you through my computer, from my phone, wherever I'm at. So that's why I like that as a good communication platform.
Yeah, I get so many messages through Facebook from people with random kind of questions about billiard stuff. And it's nice because the phone's always in my pocket. I feel really accessible with it, and it's not a hassle. I don't mind, punching out a few words to answer something,
Exactly.
a question that somebody has. I'm glad to help.
Totally.
But it's easier than checking email. It's just
I know.
It's certainly easier than answering the phone.
Right, and I think that's where we've gone just as a society. Even some people will talk about it has to do with millennials and such, and that's that is part of it. I'm part of that age group on the elder end.
Yeah.
But I also worked a call center job for a couple of years, so I don't want to talk on the phone to anyone.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's an age group thing, but many of the younger audience they don't want to talk on the phone. They don't want to answer emails. They would much rather text or Snapchat or something like that.
I think there's just been a literal kind of a culture shift. It just is what it is. A comedian I like talks about that people used to stop by your house and you'd be thrilled that you had company, you know. And these days, man, nobody better come by your house without calling or texting
Who's
first.
knocking on my
Just
door?
stop and knock on your door. You know, you wouldn't imagine doing that to somebody.
Exactly.
Whereas before, that used to be a really exciting thing to happen, you know.
Right. Like, how dare you
Yeah,
stop
just
by my house?
these
and
days
not
it's
call?
just a cultural shift, you know. We have different expectations. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, almost.
What do you think? Can you dig that out? Oh,
Nah.
he's going behind the what's that, the
He's
7 ball.
yeah.
Still not quite used to the TV ball color.
No, I know what you mean. No, I know what you mean. I keep calling the 3 ball the 7 ball. From Aramith. Yeah, I don't know what I like here. You know, I think you pretty much have to pound the 6 or the 7 into the 10 and hope that it goes away from the 10. But with that ball position, I mean, if you don't hit that 10 correctly, you know, a tiny bit long rail first,
Right.
some version of something, you know, with a plan, there's just no count on it. You don't know. Now, on the positive, John Morra only needs 1 ball. So the pressure that maybe would normally be associated with this situation is just not there.
Exactly.
You know.
And if there was only 1 ball, he wasn't blocked here, a lot of players would try to take the foul here. I mean, where the 10 ball is currently, there's a chance you may dig it out, or you may just roll it up just slightly between the point there and the 10.
Yeah.
But in this situation, he's in a tough spot.
Yep. No, I think to add to his frustration, I suspect that the 5-12 is dead in his pocket for his last ball. But there's no way to get to it. And if he tries something kind of half-assish, he could give away the whole game. You know, he's really safe right now because the balls are clumped up. But Roberto Gomez can run 8 balls in a pocket all day long. So, I mean, you do not want to spread those balls open and then hand Roberto the cue ball.
I think he's going shoot that down the rail there. Oh, no, he shoots to his
going for the win.
Pocket.
Going for the win.
And this is great here because, look, he's nope. Will the 10 ball go? Is that the 10?
I think the 10's in the pocket, and I believe that's the 12 ball there.
12 ball, yeah. I can't tell if it'll go by. I don't think it will.
I can't tell either.
But there's still a few options here if he decides to. Because being that he only needs 1, he's more willing to shoot. Oh, this is Roberto shooting.
Yeah, right.
I'm backwards.
That's all good. That's okay. All right, so there he goes. That was a good shot. Now, I assume he's going to take the 8 ball and drop back a little bit for a shape on the 4. But if there's one thing I've found in the last 3 days is that I do things differently than the pros.
Definitely.
I think their way might be right.
Well, as long as you get there, right?
I guess so, yeah. I don't know if they'd agree with that, though, but yeah. So here will be 2. Oh, nice shot. Okay, so that's 2 in this inning. I'm going to share with the viewers, Kevin Hart's brother just came up to the desk. He's having an issue because somebody's opponent, either his opponent or the guy next to him, had a little bit to drink and keeps talking to him about Kevin Hart when it's Kevin Hart's brother's turn to shoot. He's like, man, not when I'm shooting at least, please. Poor guy. That's probably a lifetime for him, huh? All right, so let me see here. All right, so Roberto Gomez. Oh, my gosh, Sophia Tran. I got it. All right, Roberta. Where are we at here? Is that right? What did she?
No, this is ball score.
Okay. Should be right there. Okay, update.
Nope, that's the ball score. We have John Morra has 1 game.
Oh, and John. Okay, see, that's what happened. When I started to do the score, John Morra had not won yet.
I see.
So that's what the problem was.
Got it.
So I was doing what I wanted to do, but I was doing the wrong thing.
Sophia coming in to help us
John
out.
Morra got that.
There it is.
Sorry, I changed everything around.
Yeah, the scoreboard is a little different, and as soon as I got there, I was lost. But to be fair, Sophia tried to do it for me, and I told her I had it. I lied to Sophia.
All right, so we have Morra on our left now, it looks like.
That sounds right, yes. And John Morra's up 1 game in this race to 3. Is he pulling the combo then, huh?
I believe so.
Nice. Oh. No, okay. Now I'm more clear. Now he's got to be careful about knocking that 7 out of there because the 9 ball banks. So let's see what he does.
Well, he could totally leave that 7 there and just shoot the 10.
I think he's going into the stack.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes. Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
The 7's not as dangerous if you're up table a little bit there.
Yep.
But I believe he wanted to be hooked behind the 7 because you're right, that 9 ball is an option.
Yeah, exactly. Now if John Morra can bank the 9 and get the cue ball up here somewhere.
Right. If
for
he
a
hits it
safety,
too
you know.
hard,
Yeah.
That could be really dangerous.
Yeah. So we'll see how he ends up. Yeah, he's just trying to take his time. Wants to get this right.
He hits it thinner with some inside. He could put him in the stack, but that's still, at this angle, it's really tough.
Yeah. Nice shot. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he didn't get quite high enough, unfortunately. That's too bad. So he's probably going to give up both those balls at this point, I would imagine. We'll see if Gomez can somehow combo them both out of there.
Looking at the options of what's up table, because he could, of course, leave the cue ball there between the stack and the 1. But that's of course dangerous if he doesn't get it low enough. Then John has that shot.
Yeah, and if the 10 wasn't there, he could bank this 12 ball and slide the cue ball over. But with that 10 ball there, it's really in the way. Yeah, I think he has to combo those 2 balls. I believe it's the 9 and the 7.
Just sweep him out.
I just think he has to hit them and hope for the best. We'll see.
No, he's going. Is that the 10 ball up there?
I believe that the 10 is up here
that's the
and that the 12 is there. But I've been wrong on those a
you're
lot
right,
of times. The 7 or the 5 and the 3 also confuse me at times.
That's been the biggest lately, is the 5 and the 3 for me.
Now he may be going 1 rail into the back of the 7.
Are you guys keeping score on?
He's going to kick behind the 7 there.
Yeah. Now I wonder if he'll kick it hard or just soft. Yeah.
Oh no, he's shooting.
He's shooting for it. He's shooting for it. Nice.
Tracy Whitney a lot of times picks on me. I like to shoot the kick shots when he and I are just hitting balls around.
Yeah, yeah.
He says that's the worst shot in OnePocket, kicking a ball over to your hole like that.
It is dangerous. It is dangerous. All right, now he's getting tricky, Rafael Martinez style. Nice.
That worked.
Got it out of there.
Now, well, and that's a great place for that 9 ball to go, because now it saves him from the 3 ball straight back. I think we're going to see him glance there, the 5 ball, I believe it is. No, that's the 3 ball. Glance it. And
same idea, though. No, we know what you mean, and leave it right under the 6, huh?
Depends on how much of it. Okay,
I see.
Comes back to the center table.
I pictured that more as a stop shot, but I like what he did.
Hitting it more full would break a few things loose, and that could be scary.
Now I will work on the score because I believe Roberto Gomez also has a ball.
Hang on, let me count there. Wow, That's pretty close there.
That was close. It is 1-1. I believe it's 1-1.
Is there I thought I just counted 14. Let me move this out of the way of the
Let's
screen.
see here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I was wrong.
So only.
Ooh.
Oh.
The scoreboard was on the screen there. I couldn't.
I
quite see
think
if
no.
it
I think he skimmed the.
glanced off the stack.
Yeah, off the 7 ball.
You get that with a lot of speed going towards that pocket. I don't. You know, a common shot there is to try to put your opponent there up under the point.
Yes,
But
yes,
with
yes.
the speed he hit that, I don't think that's what he was going for.
No, I don't think so either. I know you have some involvement with the OnePocket Hall of Fame. Is that right?
What's that?
Or do you have some involvement with the OnePocket Hall of Fame?
I'm going to be there
Wednesday
filming
evening.
It.
Nice.
I'm going to go. I was speaking to Steve about that the other night. Okay, so he took the foul there.
Nice. Okay. Yep.
Okay, so Roberto's at -1. Oh, was that Roberto? Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was
okay, so
Roberto,
he's at 0 now. So we're probably not going to film the entire thing. I was talking to Steve about if you guys or Ray were going to stream the Hall of Fame dinner tomorrow evening.
Right.
And but probably just be there in a capacity to capture some footage, some of the excitement of the award being given and what have you. Put together a film, and I'm not quite sure if I want to put a standalone film together or just include that in tomorrow's daily coverage.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, we had talked to Steve Booth about live streaming it. I think we're on for that.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if Sophia is going to go there with me to live stream that. I kind of assumed that she would, but I'm not really sure. We're going to live stream the OnePocket Hall of Fame Wednesday evening.
Yes, I'm sure I will.
Great. So Sophia and I will be there, and we will live stream it. And Josh will be there, and yeah. Very cool. Well, that'll be fun. Do I need a tuxedo, Josh?
No, I'm gonna wear. I was talking to Steve. He said, nice, not too nice, but I brought more formal attire just in case. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear that.
Nice, nice. I was gonna bring slacks and dress shoes, but I didn't. I was afraid Sophia would make fun of me.
So she can make fun of me then.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys don't want any part of this. Salad.
All right. Let's see here.
So here he's gonna bank this back to the bottom left there. This is safe here because as long as he doesn't draw too much where Roberto's able to shoot at that 8 ball. Oh, look at this.
Oh, man.
Perfect shot. There you go.
Wow, nice shot.
Okay, so tell me your thoughts here. Do you shoot the 9 ball down or do you try to shoot something away from Roberto?
I shoot the 9 ball down, and I'm going to use some right-hand English on it so that the cue ball stays down table, because I feel like the 8 ball's really doubled up. I just don't think he's going to have a shot. I think even if I miss it, he won't have a shot.
Mm-hmm.
But I will definitely want that cue ball back over on
Either
Roberto's
that
side of the
or
table.
down here on the foot rail, which is probably difficult to get to from here.
Be tough to do on this shot, yeah. Especially from the cue ball placement. Mm-hmm. The cue ball was, a few more inches out, and you could do a bunch of bottom right to, but
exactly.
Yeah. No, I would just drift it down and try and get that cue ball to drift back over to the other side of the table again where John's standing.
Looks like that's what he's aiming to do. Oh.
Well, that was not the drift I was thinking of. So, and this is the thing. Now he's left the 5 ball. That's why it was so important to leave that cue ball on the long rail.
Again, seeing rotation players play OnePocket, they're shooting for it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's aiming at the 3 there. That'll break the 1 and the, what's it, the 14 out?
I'm not sure. Oh, nice shot, Roberto.
Yep, breaks those out. Has the A ball to fire at now.
All right, I assume he's going to get an extension because it is 2019 and everybody and their cousin has an extension.
No one uses the bridge anymore.
No. All right, and his extension twists and goes, I don't know. All right, here he goes. So 8 in the corner. Nice. All right. So he's trying to figure out what to do from here. He did not. He wanted the cue ball. Definitely different placement.
Definitely. I'm thinking shoot into the 7 ball. He's going to glance off of this one. Of course, if I were there and I could see a better angle for it. Okay, so yeah, he glanced off there.
Yeah.
Breaks a few things loose, puts them closer over to his pocket. And now, of course, I would have been curious about just hitting the 7 more full, pushing it over to the rail and bouncing it back.
Right, right.
But again, the angle we're seeing it at versus the angle they can see it at could be a little different.
All right.
He's gonna shoot that 7 ball away. Probably put a little top on it and put him into the stack. Oh no, he's putting to the
getting it out of there. Yeah, getting it away from his stuff.
That's why I'd like to see you play, like, you know, like take 2 weeks or whatever and do like. That'd be great. I like it.
Looks like he's shooting right there at that 7 ball. Oh, this is at the 6.
He's starting to go up table, starting to get all these balls up table. Nice. Yep, just carefully getting balls up table. Try not to make any mistakes. I think we're heading for a long game.
Absolutely. So what did you think about, of course, they're not enforcing it, or they're not using this rule this year, the Grady rule, where I forget the number of balls. If there's more than 4 above the head string on your side, you spot them?
I'm not sure what I think about the Grady rule. What I do think, I have seen OnePocket games take 4 hours, and I think having a OnePocket tournament of this size without some sort of a something on time limit or something is unrealistic. And I can understand players' frustration that, you know, you're taking the wedge away or you're doing whatever, or
It changes the game.
or even the concept of a time limit in OnePocket is a little foreign, and I can understand why it gets backlash. But I think every OnePocket player also has to admit that a game of OnePocket can take 2 minutes or 4 hours, and there's no way to plan that out. You don't know. This is a great example. These guys have not been playing slow games at all. It's just ended up where they're all going up table, and that cue ball's dead there. And no, so I can understand. I organize tournaments a bit, and when you're dealing with stuff that doesn't have a concrete time limit, it is hard.
Absolutely. Is that 2 ball? Okay. I didn't know if that was going. Coming back down.
What do you think of the Grady rule?
Honestly, I didn't know what it was when I first heard of it. So I was really shocked by that. A few local OnePocket players to Memphis, I spoke with them about it, and they had heard of it. No one that I play with uses it. But I guess there was enough uproar in the community that they decided not to use that this year.
Oh, nice try.
Nice try. Gets it over there, and how great would it have been for him to get up there between the rail and
oh, that would have been amazing.
No,
that would have been great. All right, here comes Roberto. Let's see. You think he's cross banking that? I got to think he's cross banking it. Yeah.
Now, me in a game, I immediately want to put bottom left on this to avoid the double kiss.
Yeah.
Okay, so he ends up hitting it a little thinner, putting bottom right on it to try to go around. Now, where his cue ball ended up is exactly where I would not want to try to be if I were hitting this with bottom left.
Yeah.
So he's just giving it up. I would have tried to roll straight up table to get closer to the I believe that's the 11.
Okay. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
And there's still the chance he's still got a ball to shoot at.
Right.
But
right.
He has a higher percentage of making this ball.
Yeah. So let's see what John Morra is doing. Is he cutting that over?
I believe so. If he misses, he's okay.
Oh,
see?
wow.
And look at it drift.
Yeah, he was hoping to bang that 5 ball out of there a little bit with the cue ball. He just barely missed it. It's too bad because if he had just barely hit it, he'd be in a different spot right now. It's
Absolutely.
a good idea.
Putting that outside on it just killed it off the rail. It's hard to see from the light, but I just feel like he's looking. He's wanting to make that ball so bad.
Yep.
But if he misses this, I mean, that ball's just right there.
Oh, your worst nightmare is to bobble this shot, isn't it? Yeah, no, you're right. Even, Roberto, this guy's strong, and he's still looking at this going, oh, my God, if I bobble this, I'm going to murder myself.
And that goes back to what I was saying earlier about the conservative players versus the rotation players,
right.
Oh, there we go.
It bobbled a little bit, though, didn't it? Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
All right, so now, he has the opportunity. He's got the green stripe here. What do you think? He's looking at it. Do you think he's going to cut that down and be the rotation player? Or do you think he's going to shoot the ball away from John's hole?
Man, it looks like he's going for it.
He is.
I got to think you bought your ticket. You want to take the ride. I think he figures he came here to play pool. He's got a shot. He's got to take it.
Oh, he's rethinking it. Look.
Yeah. I got a friend that looks at shots like this and says, you got to take it. You got to take that shot.
And until he runs out of money.
Yeah, it's, His point, I think, though, really is that if you can't make that shot, maybe you shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? That was
That's true.
Yeah, and he got shaped. No, that was a great shot. For his skill level, he's doing the right thing.
Did you update him on that last? See, this is what we're talking about
here. That's tough action, yeah. So that was 2 we just made, right?
Correct. Let's do the count. 11 on the table. Okay. We're 1 off somewhere.
Okay.
There's 11 on the table. So I think Roberto's only got 3. If John has 1.
But if you don't get video of her, you know what she's going to say? If you don't get video of her presenting, she's going to say.
All right. Oh, boy, the great stroke.
Great job.
Cueing over that. My God, John Morra.
Sophia, are they in the finals now?
No. Yeah, this is the final.
Okay, I'm going to have to go shoot some of that.
Okay, I'm good.
Guys, I'm going to step out of the booth here. I'm going to go shoot a little bit of the highlight footage of the bank finals. We've got Omar Al-Shaheen, I believe I'm probably pronouncing
Yeah, I
that
think
wrong.
that's right.
And Billy Thorpe. So you guys be on the lookout for that. That'll be in our day 6 highlight film. And we'll check you guys out a little bit later.
Nice. Go to that Facebook page.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks. Good. All right. So John Morra going to the right. Oh, nice try.
Julian?
Well, that boy's got a fat head. Am I on? You hear
You
me?
are on. Hello, hello.
Hey, Mike D, how you doing, buddy?
How's it going, Rick?
Really difficult.
We're doing good. We're doing good. Hey, Rick, help.
You just gonna be famous, girl.
How do I switch these? Oh,
Around?
yeah. See, John Morra's this pocket, but his name's
Okay,
over here, and
so-
it's
so-
messing me up here, man.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with those scoreboards because I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, so I'm
Oh.
over here. I'm over here.
Oh, okay, so it's bringing it up over here?
Well, that's where I brought it up at. But
Yeah,
they
it's
didn't
not
switch.
working.
See, I pushed that and it didn't switch.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're on a different scoreboard then, right?
No, they're on this scoreboard.
Really? And that didn't work?
No.
But the names aren't coming up on it, see?
Well, the names are in a different spot for some reason.
Yeah, they're doing something fancy,
All
and
right,
I don't
all
know
right,
how to
all right.
make
That's
it work.
okay. That's okay. I thought you might know the
We-
flipping around the names.
we knew how stuff worked, and they tried to improve it, and now we don't know squat. So, there you go. Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's okay. It's okay. All right. So,
So John's got a game.
yes.
All right. I gotta remember how you guys got the scoreboard going. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think John's a much stronger OnePocket player, but Gomez just shoots so good.
Oh, he does. He plays so strong. He's had some great shots. All right. Now I got to think they're taking a break now. I'm gonna go look at the ball
John's
count.
working on his stroke
Sorry,
there. He's trying to stroke down that line so he can see if it's going straight or not. Not feeling comfortable with it right now. And just so y'all know, John, I don't know if these guys have told you, but he's played right-handed all his life until about 6-7 months ago. And now he plays left-handed because an issue with his neck and back and stuff, so it's 1-1 in the finals. Omar Al-Shaheen and Billy Thorpe. If Billy wins, it's over. Omar wins, they do it again. Da, 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 da.
The circus, huh?
Yeah, it is the circus,
It
man.
is.
I can't help myself. For some reason, I always do the circus song. What a week. What a week. We are down to the banks on schedule.
Really?
Yeah. Which
On
is
schedule, huh?
phenomenal. Yeah, we actually started the finals early.
500 and how many people?
503.
503. Previous record 470.
476.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Why do you think more people, Rick?
Pool is growing. I don't care what anybody says.
I think it's
You
growing.
know,
Yeah.
it's growing. I can tell you it's growing. Easiest sign is look how many young guys are here.
Yeah.
This tournament used to look like we were going to need to park paramedics outside for heart attacks, and
Was the
You know,
last
the
event
old
the first
guys.
event that you did streaming?
that we did streaming.
Yeah, that you did extra streaming here.
No. Third event. This is our third
event. All right.
Yeah.
I really think streaming is a part of why billiards
Making
is starting
pool
to
grow,
grow.
yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
and I just got to wonder. I mean,
a lot of
you
people
know,
can see it. The
yeah.
youth is getting better, faster.
Yep.
You know, and all the other sports are getting so expensive.
Yeah.
So if you're coming
that's
up,
real.
I mean, you go buy a $200 pool stick, you can play pool. Everything else, man, holy crap! Even Little League baseball, you know, it's a $200 baseball bat.
Oh, I agree.
$50 shoes,
Yeah,
then you got to play,
yeah,
and then you
yeah.
got to travel, and then
Yep. I agree.
Pool's definitely, and pool you can do year round.
Yep. No, I agree. I think even owning your own pool table, I mean, it's a fair amount of money, but in the big picture, it's the cost of a used car, basically. A pretty crummy used car, really.
Yeah.
And a pool table lasts for a lifetime. I got a diamond pool table. I got it used for $3,000 something.
Right.
What I pay for a crummy used car,
right.
my grandkids will have that table. You know what I mean? That's
that
you know, that's a commercial
generations.
table, man. I mean, you look at the gold crowns that are from 1958 or 1962 or whatever that are still playing strong. Diamonds. All right,
I played in a pool hall up in Alaska where every table in there was like early 1900s.
Right.
So yeah, more bang for your buck for sure.
Yeah. So no, I totally agree.
Oh, he's gonna lock him up.
Oh, that was a great shot. Boy, this table is rolling and rolling and rolling, and that was perfect speed for that kind of a table.
That was phenomenal speed.
John Morra just stopped having fun.
Got him jammed up.
Yeah, 4-4.
Is that the 6 and the 2 up there in the top corner?
Yep.
Can he make the 2 and leave that cue ball behind the 6? If he can, that's not a bad shot.
Yeah, I think that's all he's got.
Yeah, just keep him off of that ball down here. Look at that.
Yep.
I love it. I'm 1 for 1.
Yep. Just don't say anything else. You're golden.
Yeah, I'm going home. I'm done. Batting 1,000.
You're going nowhere. Know it. We would have a room full of pool players revolt immediately. Or if you're going, take me with you. I got shotgun. How's
Get
that?
the hell out of here. We all got to go.
Rick Jones and Mike D absconded from Derby City on day 4.
We're like criminals. What is he going to try to do? Wow.
Oh, he's just ticking. He's going off the 6 to the rail and just leaving it behind the 6. Yeah.
Look.
Good shot.
Such a beautiful touch.
That's a great shot.
Can John do the same thing?
Well, the problem is it's now aiming towards Roberto's pocket. So, I mean, John might be able to do the same thing, but, you know, then Roberto just kicks it that direction and leaves him behind the 1 ball. We'll see. Oh, now John might use this as an opportunity to get this on his half of the table.
That's so tough.
No.
Yeah, he got it.
Boy.
He got it.
Great shot.
Wow.
Well, I've seen some great pool this week, Rick. Just
1
some
inch
amazing
softer
pool,
and
man.
leave him the 9 ball.
Omar, what's that? How do you say Omar's last name?
Al Shaheen.
Al Shaheen, my God, I like.
Dude, he's playing lights out.
I like his
Great
presence at the table. He's got a little smile on his face. It's not
Always.
cocky. He just looks like he's having fun.
He is having fun, dude. He is. Yeah, he's a good guy. I met him a few years ago.
That's cool. Kuwait?
Happy-go-lucky, yeah.
Wow.
South Kuwait, Southern Kuwait.
Southern Kuwait.
I asked him if he had a Southern accent.
He's in Kentucky. He's in the right place, man.
He just cracked up. It's like, no, Kuwait, it's not like that. I'm like, well, you know, here we have Southerners have an accent, so.
We have everybody have an accent.
Just wanted to know if South Kuwait had an accent. Well, man, yeah. John put a good shot on her.
He really did.
I don't know if he can see that 9. Can he see it?
God, he looks like he can see it, but he doesn't look like it to me. But
doesn't look like he can see enough of it to shoot the combo, though. Well, he's going for it.
Wow.
Well,
and back up table.
Look. If he can get it up there.
Look at it. That table go.
Not quite.
Wow.
But he's close enough to that 1 that he's going to force John to do something a little dangerous because he looks like he jacks him up.
Yep. Oh, and he's far away, too.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you get 1 ball out, but you might not get both, and then the 2's sitting down there. No, this is not a good situation.
Yeah. See, this is where I get stupid. I go for the 2 in my pocket because the cue ball's going to go over there and hit those 2, and I might get lucky.
Well, in a Harlem Globetrotters-esque kind of a pool tournament, sure, but
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see what he ends up doing.
It's all sketchy though. He's a little jacked up, and
I assume you think he's just gonna make the 9 and try and go through. Oh, that's
wow. Didn't work.
It did not work.
No.
It could have been worse though, because he easily could have scratched on that.
Yeah, he didn't hit it fat enough.
Oh,
if he hits it much fatter, he scratches.
Yep.
That was. I don't even know what he was trying to do there. But he sold that puppy out. This should be an out here. I think Gomez is gonna pull back, shoot 2 next, and then go left side and up table for the 6. I would assume. Yeah, we got Sophia.
Nice.
Oh, not supposed to do that. I was careless. That could be the difference between winning this game and not.
Yeah. What do we got Sophia doing?
So she's going to present the check.
Is she really?
Yeah, dude.
Are you kidding me?
I said, put on a bad boy's shirt, and I'm going to have you go out here and present the check
You got
to
Josh
the
taking
finals.
pictures?
Told him to. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me, though. That's why I told Sophia to tell him.
When are they doing the check, do you think?
See how I am? She's like, oh, I love this pool thing. I said, I'll make you famous. I never promised rich. I said famous.
Just famous.
So she got.
Do you want to go snap a picture?
Oh, no, I'm all right.
All right.
No, won't do it till the finals, dude. I was just checking the score.
All right. Yeah. I just want to make sure we get some footage of her doing that. That's
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, no, we need to do that.
That's good for her.
That's good for everybody.
Too. Yeah, exactly. No, that's wonderful.
Yeah. I'll make you famous. The money part's all on your. That's your responsibility.
I like it. She's ready for the OnePocket Hall of Fame live stream too.
Good.
For Wednesday. She's all about it. So yeah.
That's good.
We talked to Josh, and Josh understands what's happening, and yeah, we're all going to do our thing. It'll be awesome. Oh, that's good.
Sweet. That'd be real cool. I like that.
Oh, there's a lot of people that are going to be really interested in seeing that. I always think of Darren Walding with some of this stuff. Darren just is so ultra interested in so much of this stuff.
Yeah.
You take a film of this room, and he's going to watch it. You cover the
OnePocket
Hall of Fame. Oh, he's watching it, man.
I did a test with the
hyperlapse,
and I'm like, okay, yeah, that looks good, but I got to go. When I get into where the tables are, I got to slow way down. Right. So you got Josh going to film you there, sweetie?
Yes, Josh is going to film, and I actually get to shout out Bad Boys. That's her.
Okay, so I don't...
Smack him.
He looks like he's going one rail to the corner.
That's awesome. I don't think I'll have any problem getting you two to come back to Derby next year, then.
No, I don't think there's going to be too much of a hard time with that, Rick.
You coming back next year?
No, I'm going to consider it.
I don't care what the other ones say. I come through.
I like it.
Huh? I told her I'd make her famous. As soon as she presents that check, that's going to go worldwide viral.
Oh,
famous.
Nice try.
Ain't like those other guys.
That's what I like. I like the other ones. I come through. I like that. That's classy, Rick. Right there. That's how to get them. All right, let me see here. I like both of these guys' games. They both play so good. I could really watch them both play all day.
Oh, they smart.
Yes.
Yeah. And so precise.
Yes. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well, he can put it in front of the pocket, but with that 2-ball over there, you got to make it. Unless you Z-bank it to the pocket.
Yeah, I bet he's
even Z-banking it, the cue is going to go up a little.
I think he's going to cut that in and take the cue ball 1-2 rails to the 7. Let's see, underneath the 4 ball.
Yeah. The trick here is he's got to cut it very, very thin. He's going to try to hit it with a lot of spin to get it above the side pocket. Wow, he killed the hell out of that shot.
And he didn't fly at it either. I thought he was going to have to really swing at it.
He killed the hell out of that ball.
He just about pushed the damn ball over. Just a gentle nudge. Okay, so...
I figured that cue ball would be another foot or two out.
Right, so he is on 7
now. Killed that thing big time. Yeah, this is a winning shot right here. Yep.
Nice.
And it's 1-1. What a shot.
That was a great shot.
Great finesse right there. Sweet touch.
All right, so it is 1-1.
Wow. Mind-boggling. To be able to put that kind of kill. What? Yeah, you gonna put the one up there or what? You got it? Well, you don't know how to do it, huh? She's got it on a different board. All right, bring it down. Bring that one down.
Okay, here.
Where does she got the one?
Buddy, I don't know.
Dude, what is
Here, I'll take score on paper where you look at it, but I think I think we may be waiting for Sophia to get back before we correct the game score. But it's 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What is she doing? Oh, you know what? I don't. Oh. Okay. Ah. Text right here.
Okay.
Okay. Really? Come on. Oh, I see. All right. No?
Well, do we have to update it first before we can seal? Or does it, would it do
What
it
the
automatically?
hey? I don't know, dude. I don't know what Sophia did, man. She's killing me. Text. Here we go. I swear if I got this figured out, we're in trouble. Okay, where's an update? Say
go to
refresh. Oh,
yes,
I got
wow.
that part. I don't know how to do the other part, though. I don't know what the hell they got going on. Okay. Gomez. Nope.
That should be
it.
right. If it's 1-1, then we're good.
Yeah, but I can't get the ball count.
The ball count's a separate thing.
Okay.
Now we go to starboard.
All right. Yeah, she's got all kinds of stuff.
And then go to
got us all
configure.
messed up.
And then drag it over here is what I do. But yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, they're too smart for us people. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I've only done that 19 times.
You guys have no
Every
idea.
time. Okay.
Just be happy.
All right.
The game count is correct.
Yes. That's right. Good job, Rick. All right,
That's
so
total luck, dude.
I think
I learn something every day when it comes to this damn thing. We got 15 on the table?
Yes.
Perfect. Baby. It's a shame they won't let us go live while we're here, dude.
Oh,
'Cause
man.
The chat room would be so much fun.
Oh, no, I agree. I agree.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to do it like Kevin and Sherry are going to take their videos and commentate them after the fact and do the chat room live.
Yep.
Which would be
Oh, that's
cool. I
neat,
just don't
yeah.
have the time to do that.
Oh, it sounds like 3 more steps that we just get for right this second. We just can't do it.
Bonnie would probably kill me
Yeah.
because we'd have to go do Michigan, then go home, and I'd have to sit and commentate for the 2 weeks we're off before we go do Lincoln City. And yeah, she'd kill me. You got too much housework to do. Nice speed. I love the way these guys play.
Yeah.
It was so accidental. I don't even know how we figured it out. You alright? Damn, girl. Put some gloves on. You got some cold ass hands.
All right.
What's the score up there?
Nice.
Oh, they're slow. It's 1-1 here. If they're playing OnePocket, your people are playing banks. I don't know what's wrong with your people. It's terrible.
Omar wants to win. Billy doesn't want to give Omar the first game. I pulled the data off the website.
Nice.
Yeah, that's great.
All the players' names the way it's supposed to be spelled correctly.
Sophia's getting too organized. Yeah. Gonna mess up my system.
She's on the ball.
I just do it.
Yeah, no, she is on the ball. I think
Somebody
Yeah.
make a great bank.
Somebody did something. Wow.
Must have been something impressive. I think it was Billy too. Billy, man, he's just been unstoppable. He's ran over some people.
Oh, yeah, he's gotten skied badly twice, right?
Oh, it crushed him. Yeah, that's gotta suck to play your friend like that, and then you gotta beat him, or he's gonna do it to you. Right.
Right.
I bet those two have probably played 1,000 games of banks together.
Yep.
Oh, we still got 15 on the table?
Yeah. Well, and John keeps protecting his 15 ball.
Well, you got to.
Yeah.
That's how this game is won. You keep a ball over there that you can make and then get shape on other ones.
Yep.
Gomez's problem is he can't get him out of there yet. And he doesn't like the way the ball is spotted.
Oh, interesting.
Getting a little technical.
Yeah.
Well, it's important.
Oh, yeah, it does. It matters, yeah.
It does matter. You want the balls frozen. When you spot a ball, you got to freeze it. Now, if you spot it, you cannot freeze it to the cue ball, though.
Yes, yeah.
Just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
So I hear you're interested in learning the reffing stuff.
Yeah, no, I really am. I asked to Brett, and he mentioned that there's a 3-day class in Vegas during Nationals.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I would like to get that in. The 3-day class, what is it after you take that? You're an official CSI ref, is that right?
Yeah. Well, it's 3 days, and then you got to get some floor time, but for you, that's not a problem. We can always get you floor time.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm very interested in that. I think it would help make me an asset in the billiard community, too, which I'm interested in doing. Yeah. My daughter's birthday.
I like two-railing here.
Yeah,
the ball
two-railing?
that he just shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we have, we got my little toys
here?
here?
Yeah, it should work, yeah.
Yeah, I like shooting this ball. And, ooh, got the thin line, too. And just
Just
two-rail
go
it
up there, yeah.
towards the pocket.
He seems to like it, too, with some stop, yeah.
Yeah, just stop it right there. You might get by and make your ball. If you can, you hit this good enough, it could be a good payout. And not much damage can, Look at it, he's a little tight.
Wow.
Whoa, he drew it back too far.
Yeah,
Oh, he did not want to draw it back that far.
No, he wanted to be basically in between the 10 and the 8.
Yep.
Basically, just behind that, and just, yeah.
Yeah, he drew that back a little too far.
Yeah, so now he's just going to pop that 15 out of there, One of the issues with this is you want to pop it so it ends up on your side, but not so it's low that you leave him a bank back to his corner. And that's
really what you want to do is on this particular shot, I might even be interested. Oh, that's such a skinny line. All right, so shoot that ball. So you 3-rail out and put it in this area.
Yeah.
And then bring the cue ball up to this area.
Yep.
Holy crap, you found one lined up.
Wow, he found a dead ball in the stack.
Well, that's why he wanted that. Yeah, I can't do the thin line, dude. It's too hard to draw that thing straight.
Well, something else has happened in Banks that was
well,
amazing.
That's a strong one there. That was very strong. He saw something. That's why he required John to spot that ball straight and freeze
Oh,
it.
you're right. Oh, I would have thought I forgot all about that. You're right, Rick.
Yeah, no, he saw something.
That's why he was so serious about it.
Yeah.
All right, so Roberto Gomez just made
one. Yep.
Okay. Now he's trying to figure out. Now I got to think that 9 is. It looks certainly like it goes. I think he's just trying to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he has the angle to brush the 5.
No, and then you got to remember that.
So he's going to be on the opposite side.
Yeah, and he's stretched out. No, he doesn't like this. In a perfect world, he really needs to be free enough to follow that 9 ball enough down to hit the 15 out of there, but you can't be straight on at that 15. It just makes it really difficult to get out. You want some angle on it. Yeah, we'll see what he decides to do. All right. Yeah, he's still trying to figure out what to do. Oh, so he's not going to take, yeah, that's part of his problem is he had a chance to do something with that 15 right now. He hates to not do it while he can. Well, I can respect that. Alright, so John Morra wants to get another ball back at his hole. 12 off the 11, back to his pocket? No. Oh, he's disappointed with that. Well, that makes me think that that 2-ball banks back or something. He's not happy with something that John Morra can now see. All right, so let's see here. Oh, nice. He's just trying to get a combo coming straight back. Oh, wow, and he made it. And I tell you what, he was just doing that because he had him doubled up and he felt like he could combo it down there. He did not expect to make it. So that is great for him. All right, well, let's see. All right, nice. Well, he is feeling good about things then. Yeah, he's got a shot at the 2. Now, I don't know if he can get back on the 12 or not. I feel like he's going to skim that 12 after he pops the 2. But if not, he could go cue ball down to the rail and back up and try and touch the 5 ball and for shape on the 12. I don't think it's working, though. Yeah, I think he pretty much has to pocket the 2 and see what happens. Okay, so he elected to go to the 7 ball. He's a little jacked up now. He's less than thrilled about that. Especially on a 9-foot table, that can make a huge difference. You gotta have room to cue. Nice. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Let's see here. Oh boy. All right, that was a good shot. Got that cue ball back down and sitting on the rail. That's what matters on this one. Here comes Roberto. All right, he's trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, he is still trying to figure out. I don't know what he's doing, or I would guess at it, folks. We'll see. Is it one rail in the 11? Or the 13, excuse me. Nice. So I believe Gomez will cut that 5 ball back to his pocket and try and leave the cue ball over here. So we will see. That's the shot I like. Interesting. He's just going to keep taking advantage of the fact that John's doubled up on the 12 and the 7. So if he just leaves the cue ball over there over and over again, it feels like John can't do anything. The Problem will be if John decides he can do something. Going to pocket the 4 to add to the stack and send the cue ball over to the rail. Nice. Roberto's coming out there pretty confidently. He is ready to play. They're both got 1 game in this race to 3, and they are far into it. They would both like to make this happen. So, well, all right. So he is cutting the 10 towards his hole, and I guess he's got it figured he's safe on the 7 if he takes it. I guess he's playing pretty precision, and that the cue ball lands between the side pocket and the 7. Yeah, okay. Well, that was, you know, that's a brave shot. That was a highly skilled shot. Alright, so I guess just he's going to do a stop shot on the 6 and leave the cue ball married to the 4. Yeah.
Who got it, Brett, you know? Jason.
I don't know what that was about. They're having some sort of an exchange. I'm sure they'll have it straight. All right, so I imagine he's trying to get that cue ball underneath the 4. Yeah, and then pop right there. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing he would change about that is he would be literally touching married to the 5. But, I mean, other than that, yeah, he's got nothing. All right, and it sounds like Billy Thorpe just got the banks. He just won the short rack banks. So good for Billy Thorpe. He ran through Sky Woodward twice. And just, you know, nothing against Sky, but, I mean, he just blew him out of the water. From what I hear, he just never misses a shot. And at banks, that is not, you know, that's saying something. All right, Gomez, back to Gomez, trying to figure out what to do. And John Morra's got 4 balls, trying to get 8. 1-1. Yeah, some of this stuff is fraught with danger.
Yeah, they're done. Rob. I had to go deal with some stuff. The torpedo wins the banks.
Hey, you gotta go see the check.
I don't need to see the check. They're getting video.
Okay. All right.
I'm fighting that crowd, dude.
All
It's
right,
crazy.
all right,
You see how
all
many
right,
people
all
are
right,
over
man.
there?
I just want you to see everything you want to see. I got this for another minute. If you're good, then I'm good. All right, so he's underneath this 5 ball. You know, he
John's
seems
up
very
4 balls to
determined.
1.
Yeah. It's been a great game, Rick. They're really, both these guys are so good. They're playing really careful. Gomez is real intense right now.
His pockets to the right?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, jacking up, really. Brave.
He has had a couple brave shots that went perfectly, too, by the way, where he really got him. Yeah. No, I've been in this position before where I feel like I'm playing great and I'm down 3 balls.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I'm clearly winning other than the score.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that John's not playing great, too, geez, but, you know.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, John used to be a right-hander.
That's ridiculous.
Until 7 months ago.
That is ridiculous.
Can you believe that? World-class player, right-handed. 7 months ago, he switches to left-handed.
And I'm not kidding. I can't eat cereal left-handed, Rick. I can't imagine being a professional level pool player or just, you know, any.
Just switching hands.
Even 70% as good as I am now, changing hands. I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's pro level and he switched hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's what's he doing?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a good shot.
If you got some
Roberto,
speed,
I like
more
it.
speed.
Oh, I like it.
That'll work. That'll work.
Nice. John Morra says, "Oh, I just want 4 more balls."
That's it. In a game of OnePocket, 4 more.
Yeah.
Can be a tough task.
It really can.
Just drop this cue ball down between the 6 and the 10.
I agree.
Yep,
Yeah,
just
that's a
like
good
that.
shot. That's a good shot.
Now, I'd be tempted to just bank that 5. I think he's got cue balls off of there enough. He can hit that with a little draw shot. Even if he doesn't draw it and just stops it.
Yeah, just pop it.
Yeah, shoot the 5 up and bring it back down towards that 10 ball.
Yeah,
If he can get a nice little roll, he put that 10 right in front of the hole. Or if he doesn't get it good enough, maybe it comes between the 6-10 or nicks off the 6.
Yep.
That hole's big.
Yeah, no, and he's taking that 9 ball, it looks like.
Yeah, he can do the same thing there.
Same idea, though.
The only thing,
Yeah.
eesh.
Wow, look at that. Threading the needle.
Yeah.
Cue ball on the rail.
Well, that's a good thing, too, because he left his shot 7 ball for John, but the 9 came down so far that it's going to be tough for John to get below.
It's not a free shot by any means. No, I agree.
Could have been. Didn't quite work out that way. Hey, why don't you jump in here and commentate for a minute? I'll get you some coffee.
I can talk. Maybe I talk better, then you're gonna be mad. I can talk good English.
You sit down. You're good.
Come on, Booster. Hold on, I'll get some.
Where's the t-shirt again?
Hold on, I'm gonna get you some.
That's all good.
Yeah, that's it. I had it hiding.
Of course. All right.
I just wanted to make sure they wouldn't move us to the TV table because that's 2 different worlds.
Nice. That's a good shot. I like that one. Boy, Roberto is really slowly moving this around.
I know they say that, but I know that's the last minute. Hey, Bonnie, if that were to change, call me on the loudspeaker. I want to know that, okay?
He's looking for a shirt. Gonna do big things, man.
He worships you. You're one of his idols.
I got a match in 20 minutes.
I know, so
Okay.
give him 10 minutes.
Come sit down.
10 minutes, Francis.
Come sit down.
I gonna say, oh shit, they play shit.
It's not NBC. It's Stream. All right.
Bad boys.
I gotta go right now.
Don't run.
I'll sit in there. I'll sit in there.
All right. All right. So let me double check this ball count. So 5 on the screen. 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, somebody scratched.
Oh, I call him Tyler Style. They don't like that? Oh, I like that. Tyler Style, because you got style, dude. And it's sometimes you always mess up. Sit down, Miss Famous.
No.
Take a breath.
Nice. Nice. Good shot, boy. Roberto is really trying to come back. All right, we got Matt McKinnis going to join us. How's it going, Matt?
Going great, man. How's everybody doing?
Going good. Did you just watch the banks?
Yes, I just watched Billy Thorpe take home the $10,000 for the bank pool division.
Wow! Wow! Race to 3. What was the
It
final
was
score?
2-2, and he won it 3-2.
Wow!
And it was 3-3, and Billy stood up and banked 2 spectacular banks to get out and win it.
Jeez.
Pretty solid. Omar, I can tell you that guy can bank.
I
It
like
was
that guy
impressive.
too. I like it. I like his personality. Seems like a nice guy. Yeah, and he's had an amazing few days here.
Yeah, so we're 3-1 in this current race to 3.
Yep. Yeah, it's 1-1.
1-1.
They each have a game,
And
then,
John's got 3 balls.
Yep. And contrary to the score, John Morra is on the left and Roberto Gomez is on the right,
Gotcha.
pocket-wise.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And I haven't seen Roberto play OnePocket. How has he looked to you so far?
oh, I just have a lot of respect for his game. He plays
Yeah.
great OnePocket. Yeah. I think Roberto probably plays great at everything.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
Everything
No, he
I've seen him
just,
do is
yeah.
spectacular.
Yeah.
I just hadn't seen him play OnePocket.
No,
yet.
me neither. No, I think, yeah, he's a good player. I like his fundamentals. Good temperament. Yeah, and he's really, he is down and he's trying to just grind this out and get the balls over to his side just a few at a time. Be as smart as he can.
I'm always entertained by watching John Morra for no other reason than the fact that he has the temperament that's just impeccable as
Yes.
far as playing pool is concerned. A guy that doesn't show any emotion and just is very methodical. It's really impressive.
No, I agree.
It reminds me of Chang is what I saw. That's what I witnessed from Chang the other night on the Bigfoot Challenge was same thing. Nice.
Wow, Roberto Gomez,
Nice
that
shot.
was ridiculous.
That was really sick.
Wow. That was ridiculous. All right.
Let's see how John deals with this.
Is he doing the same thing? Just going to take a foul?
He's going to try and land.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Okay, so, all right. So John Morra loses another one. This game is going counter to how you would normally expect a game to go.
So you got the hang of this thing?
I'm getting there. And then as soon as I get the hang of it, Sophia takes over for an hour or two, and I get not used to it anymore.
Right.
And then I sit down, and I'm just used to her running my world, which has been very convenient. And then all of a sudden I found out that I'm expected to be an adult and do this on my own. So, yeah, there's a learning curve. Let's just say that.
So is he shooting the 15 ball or the 9 ball? I'm trying to figure out
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
what he's looking at.
He seems to be looking at the 9, but it seems like the 9, the 1 ball is going to stop the 9 from taking much of an angle, whereas the 15 doesn't have anything under it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Matt, I've said I don't know so many times these last 3 or 4 days. Like, I don't know.
It is tough when you're not at the table, man.
Well, it's tough when you're not a pro, trying to forget what the pros are going to do,
yeah,
too.
there's that.
Oh.
As a 15. Look at that pocket speed, though.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got to take some notes. Literally, I've got things in my head
Right.
I just witnessed Billy do.
Oh, really? Interesting.
It's not a joke.
Interesting. That's not a joke.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, so John Morra got a ball back. And I would imagine he is going to make that 12 and leave him under the 4. Yep, and now Gomez.
That's no fun.
Depends on who you are, I guess. Which guy you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gomez is not having much fun. Yeah. He's working so hard to make this happen. I think he's got to do that little ticky thing where he just stays underneath the 4 ball. Barely hit the 4, hit the rail. But we'll see. And it's hard to say.
Yeah, there's been so many occasions when, especially watching the guys with the straight pool, some of their ball selection, it's pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
And just when I think I know what they're going to do, they do something.
They do something totally different,
Yep,
right? Yeah,
yep,
no,
yep.
seriously. So many times.
Now, if you're a pool player and you aspire to be better, it would behoove you to make your way to Derby City and see the world-class players perform, because I definitely am noticing some tendencies, some things that I'm going to incorporate.
Yeah.
I mean, just you see the success, what they're doing over and over again.
Yeah,
That was nice.
That was a great shot, man.
Yeah, you got to get here, basically. Sum it up.
Oh, it's amazing. No, it's been amazing. I was just talking to Rick about that when he was sitting in. Yeah. Making sure he knew that this had gone okay for me.
Yeah, it's not you're not having a bad time.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, believe it.
Well, if you're a Q Sports enthusiast, you would be hard-pressed to have a bad time here.
Oh, seriously.
There's pretty much everything under the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much got to go rail into the 10, into the rail, and just hope it kind of dribbles down and stays safe. And that it doesn't stop either. You know, he's got to really skim those object balls. Otherwise, they'll stop the cue ball dead in a way that you really don't want it to. And he also doesn't want to have it take off the 10 and scratch. Yeah, see,
like
it took off the 6. Yeah, and scratch, exactly. Well, listen, he was in a tough spot. I mean, I don't, not like he just made a huge mistake. It just, he made a mistake.
No, he said that no one around me is going to be on here. So just talking to the mic.
You play at 10 o'clock?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm not sure what table.
Yeah, it's got a clear mic so he can go play ball. Somebody clear mic so he can go hit ball.
Nice.
Mike, get out of here.
Thank you, Sophia. All right.
Thank you, sir. I definitely don't know how to add or work their little workstation here.
Oh,
Good luck, man. I'll see you out there. I'll get out there in a minute.
good luck. Mr. Mike is leaving to go prep up for his match. He's still in the OnePocket tournament.
Indeed.
This is Sophia Tran jumping in, hanging
Thank
out with
goodness.
my Pacific Northwest buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you're back in here. I don't know how to operate any of that stuff, so I need you.
Oh, not because I'm good company or anything, just because he needs me to push buttons.
I didn't say that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Shannon's up there.
So, Roberto, I think.
I'm sorry, he made 2 balls point. He made another point after Mike had just stepped out. Sorry, guys, we are in transition. I believe that Roberto does have 3 points at this part of the game.
He is sitting pretty. If you get a little separation there, which he didn't get that out as much as I believe he wanted to. Want a little more room to work.
You alright if he loads that video to that? Yeah, then that way she can email it to me.
I'm gonna pass the headset off.
Just for a minute. Yeah, no, it's okay.
He's not passing the headset off. He's just giving up his seat for just a moment. So you guys are unfortunately hanging out with just me for a moment.
Poor audience.
Poor audience. That's the voice of Mr. Kevin Ross of Railbirds TV. All right, Roberto picks up another point.
Is that my phone?
I think he's well, he's not happy with his cue ball, but still think I like his chances to get out.
Yeah, I feel like he has a strong chance to get out still. He's going to shoot the 8 here. And I'm thinking if he can spin it, it's going to, there we go. Or he maybe tried to.
Yeah, I don't know if he wanted to get that high up. I think he wanted to be around the 2nd diamond, but.
Okay. And to get this game and to win it, he's going to pocket the 3 ball into the bottom right corner. If my count is correct, or my assumption is correct, that he had the right amount of points.
Oh my gosh. It looked like it rolled back off the lip there. That was pretty wild.
You just copied it onto the desktop.
Oh, you. Okay. It's all good? Thank you.
It's like a 500 megabyte file for 4 minutes. It's huge. That sucker down.
What we do know, or at least what I can assume, is if at all that 3 ball gets touched, it's definitely going in. that's pretty deep in that pocket, so I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
Yeah, no,
but in the pocket.
You're not digging that out.
Mm-mm.
You're gonna have to take an intentional foul and send the cue
Or-
ball off the table or something.
Or, yeah, forfeit the point, but I doubt that that's going to be even an option. John is trying to figure out how to get the balls around his pocket.
Yeah, I think if that's, I don't know what ball that is, that stripe up there, but I think he's going to try and bank that and get position on the 5-9 over in that area, if I had to guess. Then again.
Just like you said, he wanted to get over a little more, but he wanted to also...
Yeah, a little short.
You wanted to make sure he made that bank. So you don't want to really drill it in.
Yeah.
Mike,
no, the game's over if he doesn't make it. He's got to cinch it.
Mike D told me the other day that these rails are a little bouncy.
Is that right?
I'm thinking.
Oh.
I don't know. So this is scary. Now, if he accidentally pockets that 3 because he, lets that cue ball a little loose somehow and it bangs on other balls, and let's just say the perfect storm to knock in that 3, that he would still lose because Roberto would still have that. Okay, so
game
he
would have been
basically,
over. Yeah, and he just
conceded because he knew that 3 ball was definitely
it was
going
sitting
in.
the jaws, so the game was over. Yeah, that's why I say he was in a really tough spot. That bank was not. You had to make it, and then to get the cue ball over there, he cinched the ball and came up short and left himself a pretty difficult shot on that 5 ball. So is 2 to 1?
2 to 1.
All right. And then, do you happen to know? Do either of these guys have a loss yet? Is this buyback for either one of them? Do you know?
I will be able to tell you that in just a moment here.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm coming into this sort of
coming in hot.
Yeah, I'm coming in hot. I've been watching the bank pool stuff, so I apologize, folks, for not knowing this.
That bank pool just got over.
Yeah.
It was between Billy Thorpe and Omar Al-Shaheen.
That was very cool.
In order for Omar to win, he had to double dip into Billy, but Billy got it. I mean, it was a close match. It was hill.
Yeah, Omar definitely had his chances. They both sold out on a number of occasions, and it was Billy in the end that took it home.
Oh yeah, it's exciting.
That was a good match.
Okay, so this is round 4, and there's a 0 next to their name, so...
that means they both have a buyback.
They both have a buyback.
So they're undefeated so far. That's great. Good to know.
There has been so much good pool, being broadcasted. We're doing the recording here. AccuStats Video is the primary and only live streaming agent here.
Right. So there's Bad Boys and Railbirds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know upstairs you've got the action room, and I can't forget who does the action room. But I also think there's multiple streamers upstairs as well.
There are streamers upstairs.
Guys doing the straight pool.
They have their private rooms or, special assigned rooms for streaming. Mm-hmm. The straight pool tournament is still in effect. I heard that Chris Melling.
He's got the high run?
Yeah, high run for 240.
244.
244. Oh,
yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, let me pull that out. There's been some really good high runs to qualify. I watched Jason Shaw run 168. It was super impressive. But yeah, there's some really good qualifying. Let's see.
Everybody watching, if you have not been to Derby City Classics and you love pool, you absolutely have to put this on your bucket list. whether
For
it
sure.
be entering it in and entering into the tournament as a player or coming just as a spectator. It's just surreal.
There's a lot of stuff to take in, a lot, and it's not just. There's a lot of action to sweat. That all these world-class players roaming around, a lot of legends as well. It's a pretty intense environment if you're an enthusiast.
All right, it looks like John is going to play a safety here. Skimming off the 5, or I'm sorry, not even skimming off of it.
No, just trying to protect his balls in the corner and keep Roberto from being able to blast those balls out of there, and he still may be able to make something happen with that 15 ball. I think if that is the 15.
This one here?
Yeah, whatever that ball is.
Now, if I was super awesome, if I was a super awesome pool player, I would try to do something funky like carom off of the 15 to pocket the 4.
Yeah, but you got to watch your cue ball and make sure you're not selling out and leaving all the shots for John. That's the tough part. And he really did a good job of locking that cue ball up.
Yeah, that cue ball is in jail here.
Yeah. And so, yeah, and on top of it, he clustered a couple balls in his. That was a good shot.
Doesn't leave very much room for any kind of bank to happen to come back here.
Yes, those high runs, Melling had a 244. John Schmidt had a 216. Dennis Orcolo had a 190. Shane put up a 150. Niels Fine, 142. Rustlin put up a 141. And I'm not sure how to pronounce. Alex Pagulayan did a 136, and there's another gentleman with a 136 that I'm not sure how you pronounce that name. Mezco Fortunsky? Is that what that says? I can't read the writing, nor am I good with those names necessarily.
I'm going to go with
Fortunsky?
Mezco Fortunsky.
Okay, cool. Just make sure, I hate to brutalize people's names. I feel like, did he make a ball or knock a ball out? I was looking at my phone. I missed. Terrible commentating.
There was not a ball made.
Okay, good. Wow, that was wild the way the cue ball came out of there. And he's gonna put him right back on it. Oh, wow. Well,
I think he left John a shot on the 5.
I think so too.
He's not very happy about that.
No, I like watching Roberto play. He's especially 10 ball. I've seen him play in a few big matches, and he's fun to watch.
Yeah, they're European. Don't be getting all chummy with them.
I'm still astounded by the fact that John switched hands not that long ago and is playing world-class pool at the opposite hand that he's been playing for years. It's pretty remarkable to think.
I heard that there was a little medical issue or an accident.
I don't know the story behind the change. I know that he stepped away from pool for a while, had now announced an actual retirement, but then came back and was playing on his opposite hand. But yeah, I do believe there was.
It is so hard. I mean,
well, it's just remarkable. I mean, even knowing the shots and having all the proper fundamentals, but to flip it around, that feel, I just think that takes years to acquire.
Like you're a brand new pool player.
Yeah, it's amazing to me.
Okay.
Well, makes a ball. I'm curious to watch this and see what he does with the cue ball here. Okay, he's going to go right back into the 3 and leave the cue ball right there. That's smart. I would
That's so
foul
touchy.
somehow.
I would foul too. Oh, wow.
That's nice.
Very, very nice, Mr. Morra.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. I don't like being that close to the balls like that, unless I'm sending the cue ball somewhere like with a feather hit type.
Back.
Yeah, this kind of shot I like, and get it back into the stack. He came up a little short.
Forgive my line drawing. I'm drawing with a mouse.
I do have to say, though, Telestrator's nice effect to have when you're calling matches so that you can point out the spots. It's nice. Oh, that's a nice shot, too. I like it. 3 rails into the 3, leaving the cue ball right there. It's pretty nice. I think one of the things I appreciate the most out of OnePocket and being relatively ignorant to all the intricacies, and only started playing a year or so ago, but watching these guys, you know, watch these guys play at it. It's really fascinating to see the control of the object ball and the cue ball at the same time, and how that comes into play for schmucks like me playing 8-ball. You know, I mean, just in playing 8-ball since I started watching OnePocket, I see things I didn't used to see with respect to safeties, breaking balls out. It's just there's a lot to learn with OnePocket. It's a fantastic game. I think a lot of people stray away from it because they feel like it's too slow.
They're very intimidated by it,
I think it's a mental way, the way you approach it, because in reality it's like it's constant action. Every single inning there's so much that these guys are having to think about with respect to the way the stack gets moved, where that cue ball winds up. I mean, it's non-stop, whereas a 9-ball rack, you know exactly, well, you've got a pattern and it's numbered for you.
Yes.
But there's just so many variables in OnePocket. It kind of opens your mind up in some ways, I think, especially for bar box 8-ball for me.
It's you know, most people will be comfortable going along with the current and going with the path that's most smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, you know, if you're a rotation player, there's nothing wrong with being a rotation player at all.
No.
And if you excel in it and if you master it, fantastic. For me, the way I see it is that if you want your game to excel and to get better and to become a more well-rounded player, OnePocket is where it's at.
Yeah, I think OnePocket and straight pull are ultimately like the 2 most valuable games. I think 3 cushion certainly holds value as well, but yeah, I think OnePocket and straight pull are extraordinary for expanding your knowledge and just being an all-around good player.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that's really exciting is seeing how they take away the balls from the player's pockets.
Yeah.
Where they also leave the cue ball thereafter. Now you're seeing Roberto.
That was nice. Hit his balls, and it's gonna make John's gonna. I imagine he might chip at that 7.
Why do I feel like that 4 actually goes?
I don't know. And the thing is if he were to, I don't know that he would shoot that, because if he does and misses it, he's going to leave an 11-3 unless he protects the cue ball from giving him any look at that, because that 11-3 combo will go. So yeah, I think he's going to come up underneath him.
It's frozen. Hold on a second.
He's just going to come underneath and tuck the cue ball right there again. Now that 11-3 is not a combo that goes.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to. There we go. Okay. Technical difficulties. For those of you that do not know who Mr. Matt McInnes is he is from the Pacific Northwest, and he was...
Oregon.
Were you...
I just like to annoy my Oregonian friends by saying Oregon. It's Oregon. Portland, Oregon.
Very good friends with Mr. Mike D, who has who's part of the Bad Boys family along with me. So Matt, you were the pioneering person, I believe, and from what I know, of the Washington versus Oregon, basically the state-to-state challenges, correct?
Well, essentially that came about because I was in Phoenix, Arizona, and I came across Christopher Adams, the Wheeze, and he was talking with Junior Flores down there, and they were talking about the Desert Cup, and then I found out that they had held this event that was a Moscone Cup styled event using Fargo rating system, and had a cap, and consisted of 5 males and a female player, and it was sounded like a fantastic idea. And I thought, well, why couldn't we do this between Portland and Seattle, or Oregon versus Washington type thing?
Mm-hmm.
And I reached out to Damian Pompanek of Jam Up, who shout out to Jam Up Apparel. They've got
Yes,
John
yes.
Morra here being sponsored by Jam Up, so that anybody that likes the way that jersey looks, go look up Jam Up.
JamUpApparel.com.
Yeah, so I reached out to Damian and said, hey, do you want to put a team together? And I think we should do this in the
Nice,
Northwest,
thank
and
you.
we ended up doing it. So
And it was a beautiful event. I loved it.
was
I was
fun.
there.
it was a
Right.
lot of fun.
And then now we got to see other matches happen with the state-to-state, same format.
Yeah, the Northwest Cup, I think the way that I'm thinking of that is really going to be its own entity. That's just an event that we're going to make sure Oregon,
there.
Washington gets to enjoy for years to come. But the state-to-state is still being developed as we speak. There's other things happening, but we had another match that we called state-to-state, where Team Oregon went down to Las Vegas and played Team Vegas Venom. So we had that was the other match that took place, and that was a heck of a lot of fun too. That took place at Griff's.
Beautiful job, Matt. I mean, I appreciate you, and I appreciate what you do, and I respect you for
Oh,
that.
thanks. No, for me it was a labor of love, more or less. I just felt like for the local pool fans and enthusiasts, you know, really we only get to see our top local players at Chinook twice a year, and maybe more if some of them play APA, some of them don't. So we really, you know, when they're on the stream or playing in the finals, we only get to see them twice a year. And I thought, well, let's do some other fun event that'll be fun for them to play in and fun for us fans to watch.
Watch higher level pool.
Yeah.
Higher level pool.
Yeah, and I think Damian and I were pretty pleased with the way it came out for the first attempt, first run. A lot of people showed up, and the play was, I think, reflective of the fact that it was a different format that people weren't used to at first,
Yeah.
and with an active audience that were screaming and cheering, and so it was fun. I think a lot of fun for them, and it went well.
And that was held at one of my favorite pool rooms, 15th Street.
15th
Bar and
Street
Grill.
Bar and Grill, yeah, no.
Mike and Ryan, love them.
Yeah, they were fantastic hosts. They really bent over backwards and did a lot of great stuff to make it happen, and we're very appreciative. That's just a great venue. They do a lot for pool locally, and we're lucky to have them as owners for sure. We're losing rooms all the time. You know, it's a sad thing. We need to really, really appreciate the rooms we have and support them as much as we can, and
I
try and keep
agree.
pool
Alive.
around. Yeah.
Alive and available to all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Roberto is smiling.
Now they've had this battle, this ongoing back and forth between this corner and the stack, and neither guy's been able to take complete control. They're definitely Did we miss a ball? It's entirely
No,
fine.
I think I might have given John a ball on accident because there are 15 on the table at this point.
Oh. Those are 2 4s. Yeah.
So I apologize,
Yeah, there was a little commotion going on here for a minute.
and we're
And I-
chit-chatting over here, so
Right.
we could have missed him losing a point too.
Yeah, I don't recall anything like that, but well, John reminds me of a surgeon sometimes. It's just very meticulous, and his head doesn't move ever. It's remarkable. I think I've seen him smile. He's a very serious guy. All business. I wouldn't want to play cards against him, that's for sure. Oh, that's a nice shot there. Shot by Roberto. Let's see how he attacks this now. He's got a couple different things he can do here. Be curious to see if he just goes right after this. Gets this ball. If he can make that ball. I want to see where the cue ball winds up. What's that? That's okay. Roberto just made a ball. And he's bearing down. He just made another one.
All right.
This was what I wanted to see, where his cue ball landed, and unfortunately, I think he just put himself in danger.
He stuck himself.
Yeah, it's too bad because that was pretty tough. Tough to get position, but made a good shot. Now let's see if he can make this 5-ball. I wonder if he can bank this thing home. Might be able to. I just think that 13's looks like it's kind of giving him fits. Oh no, he had it.
He sees it. Is it? I think it's. Yeah, he's going to make
tracking.
it just past the 6.
My gosh.
Wow.
Wow, right
That
in the
is
jaws.
some
Whew.
serious
man.
pocket speed.
Very
Wowzers.
nice. That was a nice shot. Yeah, and you gotta love that because if it hangs up, he's got that cue ball. I don't know how, if John can dig that out, it's going to be sitting in the jaws, you know. That was a great shot. Let's see what he does now. I've been meaning to ask some of these pros how they feel about this newer cue ball. It's the first time I've seen this newer Cyclops cue ball, and I'd like to get some feedback from them, but certainly doesn't seem to affect their play at all. They still look like world champions to me. I wonder, that's interesting. Well, let's have to see how John tries to attack this. I think the 15-6 are definitely the paramount. Like to get those out of there. You can't get him out of there, get the cue ball underneath, but certainly doesn't want to give him a look on that 3-ball either. So maybe I'm curious if he tries to move the 3-ball and get the cue ball underneath the 15, or if he's going to just attack the 15 and the 6. Looks like he's going to get the 15 and the 6 out of there and leave the cue ball on the.
Leave it right about here.
Yeah. Let's see.
You know what's wrong with my whiteboard?
Oh, he got just. Oh, okay. No, that he got those 2 balls out. And now, I don't think Roberto can't bank that 3-ball, so the 10-ball gives him fits and it's in his way. If the 10-ball weren't there, he might have a line to bank the 3, but. Okay.
Okay. So, what do you think he's doing here?
That is a good straightening his stroke since he's changed from right hand to left hand. I think Roberto might have gone to the bathroom and he's working on a stroke.
Yeah, 'cause that's Roberto's cue that's on the
That's what
on
I'm
the
thinking
table.
is going on right now.
So while they're taking a break, let me go ahead and throw this commercial on for you guys to watch
funny.
here. I'm like,
I think John's working on a stroke and Roberto steps away.
You know what? If that's exactly what you have to do, though. I mean, muscle memory, right?
Yeah. No, and I like that. I do that occasionally, that same thing where you're just aligning yourself with the cushion, where the cushion meets the rail. And, yeah, it's might as well be a Coke bottle laying on its side. Other than, hitting the bottle, you're getting that immediate feedback looking at it. You can tell if your stroke's offline. The real trick, if you've got a table you can hit balls on, though, is for me is always putting a ball in the center of the table and a ball on the spot, and trying to hit it dead straight and make them kick into each other. You know, any kind of spin whatsoever, and the cue balls or the two balls won't make contact. You got to have a straight dead hit, good stroke to do it. Balls don't lie.
They don't. All right, you guys, this stream is brought to you by the billiardshoppingnetwork.com. It's actually www.billiardshoppingnetwork.com. Part of the Bad Boys Billiard production. You'll be able to check out the vendors that do have the store on there, such as JB Cases. Railbirds Productions has their polos on there as well. Another Jam Up product. We also have cheapcues.com. Ultimately, that site will be your one-stop shop for billiard needs, whether it be services, cue repair, and all the tools that you will need to be a pool player, or to at least look like one. Okay. A lot of times, especially during OnePocket, I think it's necessary to take a quick little break. Take a quick little break, I guess, refresh yourself a little and get back to it.
Yeah, with as much mental fortitude that's required in a game like OnePocket, I think breaks are not a bad idea, especially if you're doing super long sets. I mean, it's a draining game. And perhaps less so for these guys.
While you're in it, you don't even think about time. It's,
Yeah.
you're doing what you love, and almost like you're in therapy. You're just focused.
Yeah.
Focused and
Well,
doing something that relaxes you and numbs your mind and makes you think about just one thing.
Yeah, and some of these guys get to let their creativity out too, because, you know, unlike rotation, there's just so many endless possibilities between their ability to bank and carom and do all these other things. It's I think that they're just a lot of times having fun too.
So what do you think Roberto is doing here? He's going to go off. But
I think he's just protecting these two balls with the stack, basically. The what is that? The 3 and the 6.
yes, the 3 and the 6.
So, and now John's probably going to be forced to go off the 12 or the 13 and again leave the cue ball up either in the pocket or up behind the 6 where Roberto has no shot at it. I mean, he can bank that 15, but I don't think he's going to. It'd be a total sellout with the 4, 3, and 6, and 9 all kind of down
all
there,
just all
waiting
in
for
Roberto's
Roberto
pocket.
to fire him in. But then again, you know, I think there's certain times, doesn't look to be one of them now. I was going to say certain times when you just got to go, but this is not. It's not time for that yet for John. He's going to just do this little shot with the 12, feather it.
Oh, is he going to take the foul?
Yeah, I don't know that he meant to there. I think he was. I really do think he was trying to get down to the end rail.
So John put a coin up, meaning that he is at
He owns a
-1,
ball.
so he owes a ball.
Yeah.
So how I will represent that with this, with the score here, is I'm going to do a 0-0. Let me see if I can actually do anything else. It's going to be 0-0. Oops. It's not going to let me do 0-0.
Not gonna do it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, he was trying to do that same shot last inning. I don't think he had any. He did not want to double or intentionally foul. So Billy is actually, I think, favored to win the all-around at this point because he's still alive, I believe, in one pocket with no losses, and he just won the bank. So boy, he's in good position.
Pretty. Oh yeah, he's strong too. Oof.
And it's not like he can't play 9-ball, so the guy's looking pretty. He's looking pretty good right now.
But the 9-ball is different this year.
Yeah.
So you absolutely have to use the AccuRack provided by Outsville.
Yeah.
and the 9's on the spot. And once you rack, it is rack your own.
Mm-hmm.
Once you rack, and once the balls are in the rack
You
itself,
don't get to
cannot
adjust
touch
or-
it again.
Yeah.
You cannot touch it at all, unless if you call a ref to come over and have the ref do it.
Clean
I
a ball
believe.
or something. Yeah.
Correct. So, make it a little more strict, and I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. No, like I said, I know it's asking a lot in certain circumstances, but I would prefer to take players, especially at this level, completely out of racking altogether. Just don't take the controversy out of it and not allow them to rack whatsoever. You know, if you could get, obviously it's a manpower issue, you don't have enough referees, but
Correct.
if there was some way to work around that, that would be my answer, because oftentimes it does come up.
Just robots. We'll just hire robots, right?
Well, I think they find a way
I'm
to do it
kidding.
in China. You know, they do it in some other international events. And
Oh, really?
oh yeah, no, and I think that's something. If there's ever a way we could figure out like I said, the manpower of it, maybe some junior champion players or some junior players, get
Oh
them
my
to
gosh.
let them get in here and see the world class pool and have them rack for a weekend or
You know,
something.
that's a beautiful idea.
Something.
You know, I like
you know,
the way
get the
you
Billiard
think.
Education Foundation involved.
I like the way you think about that, because that way it gets the juniors excited to see.
Oh heck,
You know,
half of them
something- yeah.
when they get into pool, they're paying attention.
Oh yeah.
They're watching these world class players in this event. They're all watching AccuStats right now.
But to see this arena and to be here,
Oh right, for
You know?
sure. No, I think they ought to be able to experience it.
and if they're part of it by being the racking agents, oh man,
Yeah.
I think you're onto something, Mister.
Yeah, we
Oh.
could learn a lot from international pool right now. I think Americans need to wake up a little bit, but that's just my opinion.
I talked about this earlier with a few of the players, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe I may have mentioned it in one of the streams, but pool in America is viewed and treated differently than it is in other
100%.
countries.
Yeah, no, it's a legitimate sport in other countries. It's not taken that seriously here. And I mean, it is by certain individuals, but as a whole,
As a country to
we've
support the
fallen
players,
way,
correct?
way behind. And it shows internationally, it really does. I mean, if it wasn't for Shane Van Boning and a few other select guys, Skylar and Billy and Justin, and I mean, we have a handful of players that can compete, don't get me wrong, with anybody, but when you see how many young players are popping up from all around the world, you start to realize very quickly that we don't have the same thing happening. And I think a lot of it has to do with education and how people are introduced to pool here in the United States. In a lot of areas, you're not playing pool until you're old enough to go into a bar.
That's very true.
And that's a problem.
All right, enough about what
Yeah.
we want to talk about. We'll
Sure.
get back to this game. Thank you, everyone. Let's see. I'm wondering if John sees a possibility to bank, because the way he approached that, it looked like he could make something.
Yeah, no, I
I
think
don't see it, though.
the 6 balls where you can have it, but he's bearing down.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does here if he just tries to move a ball over and protect the cue ball.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That was a nice
Wow.
feather. Wow.
That was super keen, Mr.
And he parked
John.
it right
Beautiful.
on
Yeah.
the rail as well.
On the rail, and just barely grazed that one. You couldn't pay me to do that. You couldn't pay me to do that, to be able to mimic that shot.
It's just, there's so much speed control that it's just incredible
Oh, gosh,
speed
avoid
control.
that.
And look at this. Now he's leaving him right on the corner. That is beautiful.
That's very beautiful, but that's totally flirting with danger. I
Yeah.
mean,
No, especially I just watched Billy pull that move multiple times where he would purposefully make a ball but leave the cue ball just like that. And it's pretty gnarly to deal with. That is not a fun place to shoot out of.
takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of discipline to be able to
It's just
execute those shots.
absolutely incredible cue ball control is what it is.
And these are on 9-footers too. They're not little bar boxes at all. So I mean, you got a big space to work with. All right.
Wow, that's some tough sledding up there. There's so much traffic, not a lot of lanes for Roberto to send a ball back to his corner.
I may be saying this incorrectly,
Mhm.
and I hope that you will correct me if you know what the deal is.
Mm.
But when all the balls are kind of wedged over here,
Mhm.
was that the Nick Varner wedge, or
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't know.
what? No, when they all were over there. There was at one point when, in one of the other streams, where every single ball that was on the table was just back here.
Right there, and that's
Yeah.
called the Nick Varner wedge.
I don't know if I'm saying it
I would
correctly.
believe that if that's a thing. I'm
I
sure
just
it's a
hope
thing.
that doesn't happen here, where they all move the balls back in that area.
'Cause that's a painful
Oh yes.
end game.
And for someone with my very limited amount of knowledge, I could not guess anything.
No.
I had no idea what,
Well, at that
what
point,
could happen.
yeah, it's a hard thing to call anyway until they start digging them out a little bit and
Mm-hmm.
getting some separation, making some balls and giving them something down table to work with. Well, yeah.
You know what? I think I am missing another point. This is really difficult for me to keep score.
It's tough.
I'm totally in spectator mode right now, and I just want to watch and not do anything. Totally typical American. Jeez. Okay.
Well, you can't ask me for help on the technical stuff because I just walked in here. I'm not sure how any of that works with respect to the score.
I am going to find out exactly where the score sits right now for everyone to make sure it's accurate. I apologize.
Ooh. Well, that was a pretty clean effort there. I thought I was going to drop. Well, Roberto's going to get position here. He's looking pretty good. Welcome in to this match, Mr. Rick Jones. Thank you, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, we're trying to get an accurate ball count. I think Sophia went to run off and see if we'd missed something. I'm not sure how to work the scoring side, but Roberto just made 2 more.
We'll just keep track till she gets back because they got all tricky with the scoreboard and stuff. So I think I know how to do
Doing
it.
some field modifications, Sal?
Yeah,
something like that?
well, we were having problems with the names fitting on the scoreboard that they made for us. So here she comes.
All right. Sophia's back. Made 3. Made 3 more while you're away.
Mr. Roberto
now
made 3 more.
that's
He made
4.
4. Well, I guess it doesn't really make a difference on what Mr. Morra has at this point because I cannot tell if he still owes that
Oh.
point because.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's still there. That was the game, though.
Okay,
Yep.
that's the game.
Yep.
All right, and that is the match also.
Wow,
Roberto
congratulations,
Gomez.
Roberto.
Yeah,
Nice shooting.
very nice shooting. All right, my name is Sophia,
I'm Matthew McInnes.
and we are signing out. See you for the next stream, brought to you by billiardshoppingnetwork.com.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.